Aha! What's up, folks? This is the Annealer reveal. It's 3 o'clock on Thursday, and this is Jacob. You got Oliver on the camera.
Howdy, everybody.
You got Matt all the way over there. There he is. And we just had a really productive day. We made the orders from the show, a couple of remakes. Oh, Matt, would you grab that glass from over there that we just did an extra one?
Yeah.
Not remakes, but replicas, handmade replicas, because there were multiple orders on a lot of these pieces, and that's what we offered for the show because it was a Valentine special. But we have a few hearts available. We had made a bunch in preparation of this, so if you guys didn't get a chance to look at the two-tone swirlers, you may want to check those out on the Gathering Point page, because once they're gone, they're not going to be updated on the website. Those are for this week only, and then after that, they'll just be in-house until they sell, and they're going to go quick with this weekend coming up. It's a great gift for anybody. We had a comment. We do know that there's no GA stamp on these hearts. This has been a staple heart of the Glass Academy since the time it was birthed. Not the heart, the Glass Academy. And there really is no space for the GA stamp on there. It's such a small front, and I thought about it today about stamping it. We could stamp it on there. We'll get your guys' opinion right on the corner going forward if we think that's wise or not. Kind of like we do the GA puddles. It's just a small surface area, and I didn't want to look like we're branding too hard to the people. It is the only product that doesn't have the GA stamp on it, so it's worth thinking about. But here are the products from the show. We had a really productive show, some beautiful pieces. I'll just go down from the right to the left and show you guys everything that went down. This, one of my favorites on the show. I do believe this one's actually the only thing that didn't sell on the show. But look at the texture, look at the bottom. The punty came off perfect. We got it shined. TGP number 251, the Gathering Point, and then here you got the Heart Marini.
Let's highlight that Heart Marini right there.
It's just so tasty.
It looks so nice.
It's bulbous, cool, and loving.
Absolutely.
But this is a really cool one. The idea of the show was to use this mold we have that's going to make a tumbler this size, and we experimented with it. We made a couple different renditions of it, made mugs out of it. Excuse me, Matt got on the pipe a little bit and tested it out as well, and it really turned out really cool. So this could still be available on the Gathering Point page. You're going to want to take a look at that if you're interested. We got many more styles like this to come. This is the first of many. Then I went ahead and spearheaded a tumbler in a color pattern we had already done before, which turned out incredible. Half pink, half red, adventuring in the cracks. This is a color pattern that really is only able to be done in a mold, having a softer or a stiffer color half and half on a piece like this, because the mold brings it right into the shape it needs to be. If you're blowing this by hand, it's going to want to blow out wonky and kind of ovular. Ovular, sure. But that heart looks really great on that one as well. And we got the GA stamp and a beautiful spiral on the bottom, which also looks really good from the inside.
And this is encased and clear, so all that color is on the inside, essentially?
Exactly.
Or in the middle, I guess, maybe?
In the middle, yep. Super cool.
Looks super nice, man. I'm always loving to see, like, where we use something like aventurine.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're getting more comfortable with it, and still now I decided not to do orange to the Valentine show, but you could tell the difference between the pink side and the way that it shows in there. It's light and everything's beautiful and feathery and tasty. And then you come over here and you've got this dark band. Some of the aventurine sticks out, but the red, just like orange, is very reactive, and it gets this really dark color next to it, which looks really nice. It accentuates those lines.
When it's in the cracks like that, it looks super nice. Yeah.
But you got to think about those things. So that turned out incredible. We sold a few of those. I still think there's 3 or 4 left available for sale online, so you can check those out and we'll make them to order. This was the warmer upper, which sold, and we actually sold a couple of those as well. Super cool, bright colored, open heart.
Very nice. Who was this on the pipe? I didn't get to see the warmer upper yesterday.
This was the warmer upper. I had made this guy. This is an age-old design by Michelle. You can make it all on one pipe, lay it on the pipe, knock it off, lay it on there, torch it, sign it later. But it's a single person job, which is rare in glass blowing. It's a really cool piece. And you just tie a piece of string, a ribbon, a wire, and hang it in the window, hang it anywhere. It's a gorgeous heart. Michelle was saying she wanted to get back to putting these in the gallery. I agree. They're super fun, and they're a great challenge for both Oliver and Matt and myself to pull these out even, fold them. It's kind of like the ribbon we did on those bubble trees. Very similar.
Yeah.
So that was a beautiful warmer-upper. I'm going to skip this guy. It's the giveaway. We'll come back to that. This was Matt's first attempt at blowing into one of the molds that we have, and we kind of coached him through it. We told him the color pattern. It went on really nice. The spiral did. Here's what I was talking about during the show, having that extra thickness up by the lip where that extra glass was coated. So we need to work out a way with this particular color pattern to distribute the thickness a little bit better. But you got your Marini beautifully in the side, GA stamp on the bottom. She's signed. And we sold a few of these as well. People were really loving them. The tasting glass for beer or for anything. I mean, this is a great toothbrush holder. This could be a great whiskey sipping glass or tequila sipping glass. But I mean, it could be literally anything that you want to use it for. Even water. Some people are really dainty like that. Beautiful.
Okay, man.
And then look at this honker. This is the Cadillac of drinkware from last night's show. You guys excuse my dirty hands. We were casting. I was casting today, casting up more of these hearts, and the handle on that bench, or on that pipe, is just a dirty one. But look at how beautifully bright this turned out. When we were making this on the show, it looked really dark, really mysterious. Look at the Rosetta foot, how tight those roses are. You got the heart right down here, stamp, nice thumb saddle or finger saddle if you're gonna grab your drink like that.
Very nice.
And that's just a beautiful one. That one sold instantly, and we're not remaking any of those. That's a one and doneer. That one I think is going to Katrina, which is the mug collector, and it makes sense. She's got an affinity for Valentine's Day, it seems, and she's adding another beautiful pink and red, gorgeous mug to her collection. And then for the giveaway, which I'll show you this. When you were a child, what was your favorite Valentine's tradition? Cards for classmates, candies for parents, making cards for family. You send that answer to enews@glassacademy.com. Bess was saying she was the card champion. She used to make 200 Valentine's cards every year and give them to everybody that she knew, and that makes sense. She's a champion like that.
That sounds just like Bess.
That sounds exactly like Bess. But send that into enews@glassacademy.com. That's the email, and that's how you get entered to win this beauty for next week. A little bit experimental. Could have used a denser color, but it's also nice and subtle and tasty. It's got some aventurine.
It's hard to see on the camera, so for folks at home watching here, just keep in mind that there is a little bit more sparkle action throughout the entire piece than what you're seeing on the camera.
Absolutely. And then you got the Heart Marini classic to this show. And then the GA stamp down here on the side of the glass is a pretty cool move. And I kind of wonder whether we do that going forward, just sticking it right to the bottom. I mean, it looks crisp, it looks intentional. There's no room for extra, for a cut mark for the GA stamp to go on too thick or to the side or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think it looks pretty darn good. As long as there's no color on the outside that'll burn if you torch there.
You ever think about stamping just right on the Heart Marini?
No, I haven't. The Glass Academy Love Marini?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's wide enough, but that would be pretty juicy on a bigger one. But either way, it was a really great show. Still some things on the website, some things getting shipped out today to you all. And if you have questions, you know where to reach us. We got new, really cool things coming up. Shouts out to our VIPs. We're going to keep it short and sweet because Matt's cleaning up back here. We're going to get back into the shop, finish off the day, and get down to the rest of what's going on in our day, which is probably going to be amazing. So I appreciate you guys. I'll be looking at the comments. Usually Mondays I go back and look at all these shows and answer questions if you have them on YouTube. So let it rip and have a beautiful, beautiful day.